Hello Scorpio, this is Leslie Ormsby, and yes, I am back making my videos again, creating some new content, you could say. And why I say that is because I'm doing it slightly different to how I did it the last time. And so it's still doing the readings, and I don't feel like it's going to be for all of them, but I'm trialing out a new way, and where I'm going to be working from a question already, and seeing where that takes us. So, and usually when it'll fit in, or like I'll say with all of the videos I make, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So if it doesn't resonate, then it's obviously not for you. So, but do keep it in the back of your mind, because it could be something that is coming up a little bit later on. Okay, so where am I going? Scorpio. So if you're I'm just going to shuffling. There's a little bit of toing and froing at the moment, so I'm just going to slow down. So it could be that you may be needing to like just slow down a bit, to catch your breath, and to take a breath. Okay, cool. So your question is, what is my most valuable quality? Okay, for February 2023. And so whether it's something that you're looking at and consciously looking at now, but it may come up, and it may be something that Spirit have brought up for you to work on for yourself if you choose to, or not, but it may be a theme that might also come up for this month as well. So I just want to also say, like, if this is something that you get or resonate with, remember to subscribe to my channel. Oh, now I'm going to finish with those ones. Subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up or a comment if it does resonate with you, because I'm always curious to find out how it does resonate with you, especially because I'm trialing this one out. But also the other thing is, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you're wanting to book a reading with me or a healing with me, online or in person, my contact details are in the description box below. Okay, so in answering this question, where are we going? So we have here, so what is my most valuable quality? So anyway, the angels, heavenly and earthly. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking about like healing energy there, Scorpio. So there may be something that's going on there that you may be like looking at, or have the ability that you're already into. You may be already in the healing sort of business industry, or be doing it already and wanting to figure out what that is. But the angels, like, I've just got angels, heavenly, and that have come up first. Okay, so we'll see where it takes us with this question. What is my most valuable quality? But I feel like the angels are saying that to me, that actually you there's something about I'm getting healing, and that you have the ability to, like, with the energy that you have about you, or just your personality for a lot of you is like there's something enthusiastic that I'm picking up on. And if it's not at the moment, then go into that space. But I'm hearing like there's that sense of, I'm also hearing with that, where they're going with that is trusting, because the next one here is trust. It's like intuition. Oh, excuse me. Something must be getting up your nose. So it's because I just sneezed, and I haven't sneezed like that all for ages. So there's something moving or something shifting, and it's like whatever it is, and you may have been talking to the angels. So it may be that some of you, it's about communicating with the angels and communicating with people. But I'm also hearing that there are people around you that you're not letting in, that you could let in to help you, or and also to trust them. Okay, so there's something to trust there, whatever that means to you. We'll just see where this goes. And the third card out is dreams. So I feel like there's something about you putting out for what you do want rather than what you don't want. And there may be about some things that have come up in your life where you have maybe feeling a little bit where your dreams have been broken, and it may be that if there's that sense that somebody else something has changed, and somebody else has helped you shift the dream in a way, or been a big part of it. And where I'm hearing is like, let it go, in order for that most, and this is where it's like it's what I'm hearing like now, it's like shifting, the energy is shifting. You've just got this big heart, and there's probably that you did have a lot of trust, and somehow, because you trusted, you've lost that trust, in order, because somebody has like done something, and probably, I would say, wrecked your dreams, or you're feeling that way, or it's altered your dreams, where you thought you were going to go with that person, or that job, or that thing, or that project, or whatever it is, that study. Something shifted. And so what I'm hearing from Spirit is saying, let it go. Okay, let it go, so you can identify what it is that you want to do. And I do feel like that is one of your biggest qualities, is trust. Basically, like, you may be like too trustworthy, or I feel like you are trustworthy, but it's maybe you're too trusting, is the word that I wanted to say. But know that the angels are there, people are there to help you. So the King of Wands has come through, and he's just saying, there is something about, you being because the Sagittarius here, I'm feeling like the King of Wands here is the fire sign, but for some reason I'm hearing Sagittarius. It's like, all the fire signs, there's a bit of fire in you, Scorpio, so it's time to like bring in that fire, to clear the way, and to hop into the space with the King of Wands, and lift your energy, and head towards, creating what it is that you need to do for you, rather than sitting into this other space to discover it. And I do feel like you do have a lot of, they're not being very specific at the moment, but it's like because there are so many of yous there. But I do feel, on saying that, you already know where a lot of your qualities are with this one. So, but I'm hearing like you have the ability to shift energy, or shift your thoughts, or shift your feelings, if you choose to, quite quickly. Okay, so, and with the water signs, there's a lot of intuitiveness coming through, and this is where they're talking about here with the King of Wands here. He's very intuitive, he's very spiritual as well, the fire signs. So there's a compatibility there in a way, but they're just saying, like, draw on that, utilize your intuition, study it, learn it, figure out how it works for you, but utilize it. So and sometimes I feel like the intuition for you you might be feeling that it hasn't served you well, but what it is that your emotions have got in the way, and it's kind of you've misinterpreted what was intuition and what was emotion that was guiding the way there. So it's about discerning, and it's about shifting, figuring out what is your intuition, how it works for you, and not getting caught up in emotional stuff, not letting the emotions be the thing that influence the way that you take the movements that you make. So some of you, intuitively, empathically, I feel like generally you're pretty well on the button, but it's like I'm saying that there's something like toxic around you probably at the moment, where you maybe haven't been able to feel like that you trust some things, someone, or yourself. So it's like getting back on there, but this is about a duality, and I feel like because you're feeling that duality with trust, it's like, I just feel, because they just showed me there was this indecision there about which way you were going to go with it. But generally, I feel like it's like really just bringing yourself back on track in your dreams. And I feel like because it's like, it's interesting, because it's been like a little bit to and fro here with the Six of Cups here. It's like there's something about, like, this is like a very, like, he's presenting her with some flowers. So this, for me, it's like there could be something that I'm hearing like is being light of spirit, basically. going out and smelling the roses, doing something in a way like childlike, and bringing in that innocence. So snap out of this stuff here, this bit here, this toxic energy, in order to shift your energy so you can be in that place of trusting yourself, but also, you know, working towards what it is that you do want. So it's like being able to you know, feel that, have that innocence like of a child again, that childlike way of thinking where everything is out there, and it is possible, and, you know, not actually having a care or the worry in the world, basically. It's not, kind of going in that space. So what I'm hearing is meditation or in dreams. So in that sense, and like thinking, you know, outside of the square, not being too rigid. So there's a being open about what it is that you want to do, be, give, and have in your life. Now, this wheel of fortune has come out now. So there's something switching. There's something, you know, something will change when you let it go. Okay, whatever it is. And often when we let go of something, it's either going to come back to us, you know, healed or changed and in a different form, or not at all. So you'll know. But there's something changing there in the wind there. This one here is like the angels are saying, you know, don't hold on too tightly to things, okay? And especially hold them too close to your heart. And I'm being drawn to the head here, but also the feet, and the way this person here is holding the coins. So it's like I'm seeing being drawn more to the feet. It's like grounding yourself, allowing yourself to come back here, because this King of Wands here is like basically saying like you've got all you need. There's a leadership, you know, sort of quality in there, and you've got all you need. You can make things happen. So when you talk about that quality, you can make things happen, basically. You've just got to like let yourself trust yourself in order so you can get to make those dreams happen. When I say make, not force, but create, okay? But you're the one that's making them happen. The Hermit here, I feel like you have been guided in order to release that, you know, move away from that. So there is a guiding light there, and I like how, you know, this, you know, the Hermit's coming you, and it is about going within. So this energy here, whatever's happening or going may happen soon, if it's not happening now, it's like there will be a time about going in, and so you can release that and suss out that, you know, whatever it is that's come up, that's, you know, thrown, why you've thrown a wobbly, basically. So in this Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups here, it's like it's talking about you moving away from something, like letting it go, releasing. You know, it's like there's a sense of forgiveness and not allowing yourself to carry that. So I feel like, yeah, there is like with the Eight of Wands, there's movement, you know. This one here with the eights for me, about there's a turnaround with the sevens, but there's also with the eights is like you're actually taking that movement. Now it's time to move, taking that next step. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So beautiful new beginnings there, new energy coming in. I feel like there's a fresh energy coming in there, and I feel like there's a new sense of love or a new relationship that could be coming in. Could be a new love relationship, but I'm feeling you know, for some of you it may be a new love, because as you're going through this process that you're allowing yourself to move into. Some of you it's like you're more loving yourself in that sense, in a sense that you've done a lot of processing. So it's like I feel like I love myself enough to know who I am better, in, you know, all parts of me. So it's like moving on into the next, or beginning a new journey in that sense, with a different perspective or a different perception, but ready and waiting, basically, not just waiting, but moving towards something and grasping it, basically. Wow. It's just gone all quiet. But I also feel like there's a new emotional beginning as well, and a new emotional relationship. But when I say emotional, it's in a good way, okay? So, but it's because you're understanding more about emotions, your emotions, and also in understanding that, or knowing that, it means you are starting to understand others emotions. So it's not allowing yourself to get caught up emotionally in other things and creating boundaries, basically. So there is, yeah, okay. Anyway, I'm just thinking if that's all, it's gone all quiet now. So I'm going to leave it there for now, Scorpio. So I hope that makes sense to you, and you get and it's like, like I say, just do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There's a lot of healing energy in here with the different guides that have come through, and in particular the angels. So there's not just one angel, because this deck is made up of with a collective of angels, and the messages that I've got over the last, quite a few years that I've been doing this work, and yeah, and I've wanted to write them down on cards. So just know there's not one in particular, one angel that's coming, but one who has stepped forward just now, like just because I said that, is Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Uriel as well. So look those two up, okay? Anyway, I'm going to leave it now, and I shall see you next week and see what comes of this, and how it's, because I'm, like I say, this may happen like almost straight away. You may be already in it, and it may be something that's going to come up next month, but just, just go with the flow. Okay, bye for now.